Look at your hand right now. The color you see, it has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with where your grandparents came from. It doesn't say anything about who you are as a person. It is, however, the result of a quiet negotiation your ancestors had with the sun. A negotiation that took hundreds of thousands of years, and the stakes were literally life and death. Today, we're asking the question that sounds simple but goes incredibly deep. Why do humans come in different skin colors? And the answer, it's all about surviving the sun. Let's go back, way back. Every single human on Earth traces their roots to Africa, a place where the sun doesn't play around. Near the equator, UV radiation from the sun hits the ground at full force all year long. Now, here's the thing about UV radiation. In small doses, it's useful. Your body needs it to make vitamin D, but too much? It destroys something called folate, a B vitamin that's absolutely critical for cell growth, and especially for a developing baby in the womb. No folate, no healthy pregnancy, no next generation. So what did the human body do? It evolved a shield. That shield is melanin, the pigment that gives skin its color. The more melanin you have, the darker your skin, and the better you're protected from UV damage. In Africa, dark skin was a survival advantage. People with more melanin protected their folate, had healthier pregnancies, and passed on their genes. Over time, darker skin became the norm near the equator. But then, people started moving. As human populations migrated north, into Europe, into parts of Asia, they entered a completely different world. Less sunlight, weaker UV rays, shorter days. And suddenly, the challenge flipped. Now the problem wasn't too much UV, it was too little. Remember, you need UV to make vitamin D, and vitamin D isn't optional. It's what keeps your bones strong and your immune system working. Without enough of it, people got sick. Bones weakened. Children developed rickets. Survival dropped. So in lower sunlight environments, natural selection started favoring lighter skin that lets more UV through, so the body could produce enough vitamin D to stay healthy. Darker skin near the equator. Lighter skin farther from it. Not race, not hierarchy, just geography talking to biology. Here's where it gets even more interesting. You might expect all Arctic populations to have very light skin, since they live in some of the least sunny places on Earth. But some don't. Groups like the Inuit have relatively darker skin despite living in the far north. Why? Their diet. Traditional Arctic diets are loaded with fatty fish, seal, and whale, foods naturally rich in vitamin D. They were getting it from food instead of sun. So their bodies never had the pressure to evolve lighter skin. This is the kind of thing that makes biology fascinating. There's no one-size-fits-all rule. The human body is constantly adapting to whatever problem is in front of it. So here's what this all boils down to. Skin color is not a category. It's a spectrum. It changes gradually as you move across the globe, following the path of sunlight. There are no sharp lines, no clear borders. Just a continuous, beautiful gradient of humans adapting to their environments. There's no such thing as a biologically distinct race. Genetically, we are one species. We are staggeringly similar to each other, far more similar than we are different. The only thing skin color tells you is where your ancestors lived and how much sun they had to deal with. That's it. That's the whole story. We walk around every day in skin shaped by thousands of years of survival, and most of us never think about it. I find that kind of wild. Your body is a history book written in biology. If you want more of these "Why does the human body do that?" deep dives, subscribe to Whysper. New episode dropping soon. And if you've got a question you've always wondered about, drop it in the comments. That's where our best episodes come from. See you next time.